here. Here. There we Okay, let me share this out on Twitter real quick. Share it on LinkedIn. All right, let's go ahead and get ready to get started. Just a second here. My hashtags in. All right. YouTube. There we go. All right, good morning, everybody. Let me go ahead and get my recording started. Thank y'all for joining me early this morning. We're gonna go ahead and get started up. Give me just a second. So I got everything in place. Thing there. Got it. Go ahead and increase this. Do that. Yeah. All right. Good morning, everybody. Hope y'all are doing okay. Go ahead and start my recording. Sophie says good morning to everybody. Go ahead. Okay. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hope everyone's having a good Friday. Today is Friday, the last day of the week, the last day for the Lobo report for this week. And it is Friday. It is 6:38 a.m. So it is time for the Lobo report. Now look at what's going on in your neck of the woods when it comes to freight and load availability. Let's go ahead and jump right in and get started. So I'll share my screen. As you all know, the Lobo report is sponsored by and brought to you by the RBBS Logistics Learning Centers, an actual freight broker, agent, and dispatch agent vocational school here in Tallahassee, Florida, where we offer guaranteed career placement from bonded logistics brokerage firms and state licensed accredited dispatch firms after successful course completion. So we have the only vocational school that offers guaranteed career placement. We're also sponsored by our online platform, which is by the National Dispatchers Network, training in the convenience of your home. Our online platform will train you to earn 100K plus from home, dispatching freight and provide the online network, tools, resources, and training to ensure your success. And you get a whole lot of great benefits, tools, and resources that come along with you join our platform. Our students get access to more than 100 load boards, operational training videos. They get access to more than 19 million direct shippers, access to every registered owner operator in the United States, access to our live training, access to our logistics library, and they also get access to our network of more than 2,967 industry professionals that they can network with, talk with, chat with, where you all can help each other to understand the industry, help each other to be successful, network with each other to find freight and get it booked. And of course, this is all very affordable because our most popular enrollment is just $349.95 plus tax on your enrollment fee, and only $39.95 per month on your monthly subscription fee to access all your back office tools, resources, training, support, and all the goodies that we have there in the back office. That saves our enrolled members somewhere in the neighborhood of $400 to $600 per month is what we're saving you. So get on board with us. So that's what who we're sponsored by. This is what we do. So let's get on with the low board report. Let's check in with our YouTube people to see who we got joining us this morning. On YouTube so far, we have 4 people watching. Mr. DJ Too Real has joined us. Says good morning, good people. And we have Stacy Reinfeld Renford. He says good morning. Mika Child just chimed in. Good morning to you also. Thank you for joining us this morning. And we're probably going to have some more who's going to come on here not shortly after. Now remember, if you need a load, if you are owner operator, lease operator, or dispatcher, and you need a load, give me a call this morning, 866-973-6445. That's 866-973-6445. What type of trailer you have, where you at, and I'll find you some freight. Just want to give it to you for free. That's right, free of charge. So that's what we do. Now y'all have to forgive me. I'm still trying to fight off sleep because I loaded up on some NyQuil last night because I was trying to get this cold, trying to fight off this cold, or this it might be this new variant of whatever it is, but I'm trying to fight it off. And so I took some NyQuil last night, and I'm still drowsy. So y'all just forgive me if my eyes look like they're closing up, or if I look like I'm slurring my speech a little bit. It's because that NyQuil is very much in my system, and it's made me want to go back to sleep. But anyway, I'm up. I'm gonna fight it off, and we're gonna go ahead and get on with the low board report. All right. With that being said, let's go ahead and look up some freight. As always, we are going to be using our back office tools and resources that we get through our back office site that our students and our members all have access to, where they can access all their good back office tools and resources and benefits and things that we offer them. And they're going to come down here to the load board area, and we are going to be looking for what load board. Of course, we're looking for direct freight, because that's the one that we sponsor during this show that we use to locate freight while we're here on the show live. So let's get on over to direct freight. I'm already logged in. Let's go to the load map this morning and take a look at what's going on in your neck of the woods when it comes to load and freight availability. This morning in Texas, we have 5,709 loads available in Texas this morning. In Louisiana, we're looking at 1,012 loads available in Louisiana. Mississippi, we're looking at 1,393 loads. Alabama, we're looking at 3,561 loads. In Georgia, we're looking at 2,969 loads. In Florida this morning, we're looking at 1,440 loads. In South Carolina, we're looking at 1,518 loads this morning in South Carolina. Over in North Carolina, we're looking at 1,629 loads. In Virginia, we're looking at 1,837 loads. Over in Washington, in West Virginia, we're looking at 400 loads. Ohio, 4,008 loads. Pennsylvania, 3,975 loads. New York, we're looking at 2,894 loads. Up in Maine this morning, we're looking at 486 loads. In Vermont, we have 125 loads. In New Hampshire, we have 193 loads. Massachusetts, we have 1,297 loads. In Rhode Island, we have 52 loads. In Connecticut, we have 480 loads. In New Jersey, we have 1,889 loads. In Delaware, we have 105 loads. In Maryland, we're looking at 965 loads. We're going to bump on over here to Ohio. If I didn't mention it, we have 4,008 loads. In Michigan, we have 2,701 loads. In Indiana, we have 3,448 loads. In Kentucky, we have 1,932 loads. In Tennessee, we have 1,995 loads. In Mississippi, MISSISSIPPI, we have 1,393 loads. Over here in Arkansas, we have 2,393 loads. Oklahoma, 836 loads. In Missouri, the show me state, we have 2,117 loads. In Illinois, boy, they're knocking at the door for that load count king with Texas. They have 5,147 loads in Illinois this morning. Boy, go Chi-Town, go Illinois. They got them loads out there. In Wisconsin, they have 2,642 loads. In Iowa, 1,284 loads. In Kansas, they have 1,051 loads. We've already done Oklahoma. Jump over here to New Mexico. We have 327 loads. Back up on Colorado, we have 1,082 loads. In Nebraska, we're looking at 658 loads. South Dakota, we're looking at 464 loads. Up in Minnesota, we're looking at 1,407 loads. North Dakota, we're looking at 222 loads. The triple twos, 222. All right, we're looking at Montana has 468 loads. Wyoming, 433 loads. We've done Colorado. Let's jump down here to Arizona. 785 loads in Arizona this morning. Utah, we have 1,064 loads. In Wyoming, 433. Montana, 468. Idaho, 1,189 loads. Jumping up here to Washington State, very cold up there in the mountains. We have 1,524 loads. In Oregon, 2,288 loads. That's a lot of loads coming out of Oregon today. In Nevada, we have 468 loads. Over here in California, we have 2,816 loads. Arizona, 785 loads. In case I didn't mention, in Utah, we got 1,064 loads. Nothing showing here in Alaska for you super truckers. In Mexico, we're showing 7 loads. In British Columbia, Canada, we're showing 89 loads. In Alberta, in Canada, we're showing 182 loads. In Saskatchewan, we're showing 77 loads up there in that province. In Manitoba, we're showing 170 loads. In Ontario, Canada, we're showing 347 loads. And in the province of Quebec, we're showing 117 loads over there in Canada. All right. That's a look at what's going on in your neck of the woods when it comes to freight and load availability. If you got carriers out there, you kind of get a good idea of what's available for them and how easy it's going to be for you to find them freight this morning if they're out there in any of these various locations. All right. Again, if you need a load, give me a call, 866-973-6445. That's 866-973-6445, extension 1 or extension 2. Over here on YouTube, who has joined us this morning, Christina has joined us. Good morning, Christina. How are you doing? Mika Chow is giving me some medical advice. She says, do a nasal flush with saline and garnish with Listerine and gargle with Listerine. Okay. All right. That sounds doable. And she also says drink lots of OJ and super vitamin C and D. Well, so we got Dr. Chow over there this morning giving us some medical advice. I appreciate that. I'm gonna follow your medical expertise. And I'll try to get myself back better. All right. If you need a load, I'm going to post it here on YouTube if you're already on with us. And give me a call. Excuse me, 866-973-6445. And we will look some freight up for you. In the meantime, let's head back over here to my loads here. We're gonna go over here and we're gonna look for some freight this morning. We got a lot of areas that's got a lot of good freight. We got a lot of freight out there this morning, y'all. Texas got good loads as always. Indiana, Illinois got a whole bunch of freight over in Illinois. Well, we haven't been out to California lately, so let's go to California this morning. Let's go back out to California. Let's go to Cali. California love. All right, jump over to Cali. See what they got out here in Cali this morning. All right, let's go to hit our estimated rate per mile. See what these loads look like. Now, as you all know, I always like to hit the estimated rate per mile because that's going to tell me most of what the short run loads are running. Because if you're doing it and if you got to rate for the highest, it shows the highest rate per mile first. It's going to show the highest paying ones first. And without a doubt, the highest paying rate per miles are always short run loads. Always. Okay, it's not, well, most of the time, no, always short run loads. It's not most of the time, it is always short run loads are going to pay you the highest rate per mile. Okay, every single time. So don't debate me on it. Well, most of the time it does, no, always. Okay, it always shows that it always has the highest rate per mile. And like I said, I'm always right when when we look at this, everything on here that's got these high rate per miles. The higher rate per mile is, the shorter the run. The shorter the run. And why do I like short run loads? I like short run loads because it allows your carriers the opportunity to run multiple loads throughout the day, spend less money on fuel, less wear and tear on their truck. Therefore, you're making more money than you would if you were running long haul loads. Long haul loads are fine. Don't get me wrong. The industry couldn't exist without over the road and long haul loads. But you as a dispatcher, your job is to find your carrier the best paying freight, okay? And the freight that is best suitable for the way they like to run and best suitable for you to make money. And you're gonna do that each and every time on short run loads, okay? I've done the numbers. I've shown you all the numbers. I've shown you all the comparisons. And every time short run loads went out, all right? So, and also less stress on your driver, more home time. They can have a real life, instead of just being out there on the road all the time. Now, is there a market for those long haul runs? Yeah, there is. There's some people out there who just like being on the road, who don't want to go back home for whatever reason. They're trying to get away from home. So you're always gonna have those carriers that like to run the long hauls. But me personally, as a dispatcher, I try to put most of my carriers and have conversations with my carriers and develop a relationship where they trust me. And in them doing so, I made a lot of carriers a lot of money by putting them on short run loads. So I want you all to experience that same type of success. All right, over in Ontario, we have something leaving from Ontario going down to Miraloma. I think that's California. Yeah, it's California. Going down to Miraloma, and it is only an 8-mile run. The 8-mile run, it's a reefer, and it's paying $500 for 8 miles, $62.50 per mile. That's a decent run to start your day off with. Why? Because it's a good way to put a quick $500 in your pocket, and you got plenty of time to run about 3 or 4 more loads, really, if you run them all short runs. So, and that's offered by Coyote Logistics, 773-904-9709. That's over in Ontario, Canada. and ran into Loma, Canada. I'm sorry, Ontario, California. Ran into Loma, California. Thank you. Wake up, Calvin. Wake up. All right. When you call on that one, you're gonna give them load number 25963093. X as an X-ray 174155. Okay, that's what that one is right there. Okay. All right. If you want that load, that's a quick run. Y'all can grab that one and run it. Also showing over here, got a bunch of nice reefer loads. Here's a whole bunch of dedicateds. Y'all know I like dedicateds. That's why I look for the short run loads. You see how this works out every single time. When I pull up short run loads, what does it pull up? Dedicated, dedicated, dedicated. And it doesn't really matter what state I look in. The pattern is still the same. If I'm in Florida, when I do this, I pull up dedicated runs. Short run, you just pull a lot of dedicated loads. If I'm in Georgia, I do this, I pull up short runs paying great money, dedicated loads. If I'm in California, the result is still the same. It doesn't matter what state you're in. If you're pulling up short run loads, you're gonna see more dedicated runs that your carrier can run every single day and make money and be in and out. Now, I hear people say all the time, how do y'all find dedicated? I want some dedicated. I don't know why other people are not seeing this stuff, because they're not looking for it. They don't know how to evaluate a load board. I mean, that's one of the basics that if you take any type of freight broker or a dispatch training course, one of the basics should be how to evaluate a load board, how to analyze a load board, how to identify dedicated freight. I mean, if I don't know what other freight broker trainers are teaching or dispatch trainers are teaching, but these are the practical things that one should know that needs to be taught for you to be successful in keeping your carriers running, okay, and doing it with less drama, okay, and that's the key right there, doing it with less drama. All right, so which brings me to a point. Last night we talked about load acquisitions on the training video on the live training last night, and it dawned on me that a lot of you are just signing on carriers because you think you just got to sign on every carrier that wants to sign on with you. No, you don't. You don't. Be choosy about who you sign on. That's what your profile form is for. When you send that carrier profile form, that form is really for you. That's a tool for you to be able to evaluate that carrier and decide if you want to take them on as a client or not. It's not the other way around. That form is really so you can look at it. If that carrier says, well, I'm a flatbed and I like to run, any size freight because I'm a flatbed and I'm ready to get out there and get it, and the money I need is about $4 per mile, $3 per mile at the minimum. That's the carrier I'm going to sign up. I'm going to be glad to work with him. Now, if that profile form comes back, he says I'm a flatbed and I don't want to pull no weight. I don't want to pull nothing over 40,000 pounds. I'm going to turn him down. I can't work with you. I can't work with him. Why? Because he's confused about how to make money. He's confused about what he's doing for a living. How you going to be a flatbed and don't want to pull anything over 40,000 pounds? That's what flatbeds are for. Flatbed trailer is designed for heavier weight. So why would you choose to be a flatbed, but you don't want to pull more than 40,000 pounds? I'm a flatbed, but I don't want to do any tie downs. I'm a flatbed, but I don't want to do any tarp. You're confused, man. you are confused. You can't make money like that. Flatbed and lightweight don't go together. It don't. It's like vinegar and water, fire and ice. It don't mix. It don't mix. You can't make money. Want to be a flatbed, but you don't want to pull no weight over 40,000 pounds. You don't want to tarp. You don't want to do tie downs. You don't want to be a bulkheads. Look, I appreciate the offer of you wanting to work with me, but from looking at your profile form and how you want to run, I can't help you. I'm sorry. we're not going to be a good match. You can do that. Why? Because this is your business. Be picky, be choosy. Because if you're not picking and choosing, you're going to have a portfolio, a bunch of clientele who could be them a problem child. That's all they're going to be. They're going to be problem child. They're going to be nitpicking about what they run, when they want to run, how they want to run. No, you ain't got time for that. You can set yourself up for success. You can set yourself up to have a great portfolio of people who are going to run and who are going to make money. But you have to set that up yourself. You have the control in this industry to build your own book of business. That doesn't just mean I just want to take everybody that says that they want to work for me. No, that means you being choosy about who you want to work with and picking those people who are gonna be in sync with you and in sync with making money. If they're not, don't work with them. Let them go. Let it go. Let it go. What's that song? Yeah, let them go. You got to just let it go. You can't work with them. Okay. All right. So that's how you got to be, y'all. All right. So with that being said, let's get back over here to our thing. Now you got a bunch of dedicators here, leaving out of Riverside, California, going to San Bernardino. I can never say that word just in one phrase. San Bernardino, California, and they are reefers. Okay, 50 foot, 43,595 pounds. Somewhere between there. Sometimes they're a little bit heavier, sometimes they're a little bit lighter. But here right here, it's 43,000 there, 43,000 there, 44, 44, 44. But these are dedicated, so they're all picking up in the same place, going to the same place. They're all offered by the same broker on different dates. Y'all see that? They're running on every day of the week. Starting out on Monday, they are running on the 7th, the 8th, the 9th. Y'all see that, right? That's what you call dedicated, y'all. And they're paying great money, $37.50 per mile. Only running 16 miles. 16 miles. And I think some of them run on separate days. I think you have more than one run per day. Yeah, you do. Here's one on the 7th. There's another one on the 7th. There's another one on the 7th. There's another one on the 7th. And another one on the 7th. And another one on the 7th. Now, how do I know that these are all different runs, multiple runs on the same day? Because they're offered by the same broker. If they were offered by different brokers, I might be a little bit suspect and think, well, those might not be multiple runs. That might be the same, multiple brokers having the same run. I'm having the same load. But that's not the case. These are all by the same broker, Chop Tank Transport. So therefore, you got multiple loads that runs on the 7th, multiple loads that runs on the 8th, multiple loads that runs on the 9th. So there are multiple loads that run every day, and it's only 16 miles. So what do you have here? You have a case where if you got an owner-operator, a reefer owner-operator want to make some serious money, they can run 2, maybe 3 of those loads a day. It's only 16 miles. They can go. They don't even have to get a back haul back. It's just 16 miles. Just turn around and come back and pick up another load. Money in the bank, people. See, I've heard people say, well, ain't no money on the load boards. Ain't no money on the load boards. Full of crap. Ain't no money on the load boards. What's this? Is this not money on the load boards? Do we not find money on the load boards every single morning? There is money on the load boards. Okay? You can make your living, your entire career on the load boards. There is money on the load boards. If you know how to evaluate a load board and how to analyze freight availability, you make so much money on the load board. So here's what we have this morning. We're looking at a dedicated load out of California. And you don't have to run no second, you don't have to run no other freight. You can just run this. Why? Because it's bike to bike, it's loads that leaving out multiple times of the day. So if you get in there early and get with this broker over at Chop Tank, and you tell them, hey, I got a carrier that can run 3 of them loads a day, because they're running more than 3 of them a day. They can just go back, go grab it, run it 16 miles, make $600. Deadhead bike, grab the next one, run it, make $1,600 on this one. Go back, grab the next one, not right there, run it, make $1,600. That's 3 a day at $600 per pop. If you want 4, you can stretch to 4, but you might be getting kind of greedy because they might want to try and give some other drivers some opportunity. But brokers don't really care about that. They just want somebody who's just gonna move their freight. And this is an every day a week. This is an every 5-day a week gig. So calculator. We got 600 times 3. If you just run 3 of them, you could run 4, but we're just gonna do 3. If you're doing 600 times 3, that's $1,800 per day. 5 days a week, because we know those loads are running every day of the week, multiple times every day of the week. 5 days a week. When you reefer driver, that's $9,000 a week right there. And they're in California and close to Riverdale is their home, or San Bernardino is their home. They're home every night. If they just run 3 of them loads, only 16 miles, they can run 3 of them loads, even with the time it takes them to load it and unload it. Oh my God. They'll be home and done for 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Really before 2 o'clock. If they start out at 6 a.m. doing this, or 7 a.m., whatever the case may be, they'll be done by 1. They'll be done by 1:30. They're done for the day. They made, $1,800 a day, done for the day. $9,000 a week. 52 weeks of the year. $468,000 a year. Now, can they do 4 of those loads a day? Yeah, they can, because it's only 16 miles. They can do 4 of those loads per day. Now, I'm gonna tell you something else. let me tell y'all something. If you got a small truck company, one truck, but you got a couple of trailers, y'all follow me? You got a couple of trailers. I'll show y'all how you can set this up. You got a couple of trailers. Have the carrier go ahead and pull the carrier out early, pull that trailer out early that morning, 5:30, whatever the case may be. Go ahead and take his trailer out, drop it, right? Go back, grab his other trailer, come back, and then go ahead and take it out 16 miles and drop it there, right? Drop it to the drop-off point. No, he ain't got to drop it to the drop. Yeah, he can drop it to the drop-off point. Just drop the trailer at drop-off point, or he can take them both over to to the pickup point. He's gonna pull one trailer in. He's gonna grab it. He's gonna run it, and then he's gonna back it up. He's gonna drop it and let them unload it. While they're unloading it, he's gonna unhook. He's gonna go back to Riverside, grab his other trailer, back up at Riverside, let him load that one up. He's gonna pull that one, and then by the time he gets back over to San Bernardino, they should be finished unloading that trailer. He backs his other trailers back up to what's called, he grabs the one that's empty, pulls back out, go back and grab the other one, and go back and grab another load. He's created his own little dropping hook. That's all he's done. He's created his own little dropping hook. No wait time for what? Loading and unloading. He's got his own little dropping hook going on. And if he's doing that, he can run 5 of them loads a day. If he's doing that, he can run 5 of them a day. And if you're running 4 or 5 of them loads per day at $600 per load, let's do 4 first, times 4, you're looking at $2,400 a day. Show what the difference in that is. $2,400 a day times 5 days a week. You're looking at $12,000 per week, 52 weeks of the year, and he's looking at $624,000, over $500,000 per year. Now, if you're in a dispatch that sets that up for him, and you're getting 10%, which you should be if you're doing that type of service, okay, minus 10%, looking at $62,400 per year on just one dedicated lane, one carrier, running 4 loads a day. And your carrier is still making over $500,000 a year. Now, in case y'all want to see what they look like on 5 loads per day, this is gonna hurt some of y'all. Looking at you running 5 of those loads per day because you got those 2 trailers like that. You can easily do it like that. $3,000 a day times 5 days a week, $15,000 a week times 52 weeks. But they say ain't no dedicated runs out there making no money on the load boards. Ain't none of my business. All I can tell you right now is I know there's money out there. Y'all see there's money out there. Y'all see it right there. Okay. I mean, that's how you make this business successful. This is how you want to run your dispatch firm if you want to make money. Does it require a little bit more work, a little bit more planning and things like that? Yeah, it does. It does. But that's what it's about, though. Okay. I gave Stacey Ryan for a good laugh there. Okay. Tracy in my hand says finally made it. Okay. Stay out in front of the madness, people. That's right. Stay out in front of the madness. All right. But there you go. I'm showing y'all how we in California today, and look, there's money in Cali. It's like the gold rush. Look, there's a great run right there. Here's the number you need to call. You need to call Chop Tank. Anybody that wants this great dedicated run, you're gonna call Chop Tank Transport. I'm gonna go ahead and put this on here. Contact information. Post it for you all. You got somebody out there in California want to make some great money, you're gonna call Chop Tank Transport. There it is right there. There's the contact information for that California load. Here is the load number to the first one, and then you're just gonna make sure you talk to the broker and let them know that you got a carrier that can run that load every day. Okay, you can run that load every day. You're gonna give them this load number, and this is the extension you're gonna call. Load number, shipper. There's a load number, and there's the extension. All right, there you go. There's a load number, and there's the extension. Okay. That's a great pay and dedicated. But like I said, that's not the only one I hear on the load boat. This is not a one-time occurrence. This is not an anomaly. Okay. We find stuff like this all the time. Look at this, Maryville to Sparks. Okay. You got Maryville to California to Sparks, Nevada, right? 120-mile run. That's a short run. 120-mile run. And look at this. It's repeatable. Maryville to Sparks, Maryville to Sparks, Maryville to Sparks, Maryville to Sparks. Flatbed run. Paying $900, $7.50, running every day. Now with this one, you can run it, get your bike haul coming back, right? If you're done for the day, run it, get your bike haul coming back, that's done for the day. Then next day you pick it up again, do the same thing back and forth, right? Now to check to see if there's any bike hauls that's running that route. You also got another, and here's another dedicated right here, Pinellas, California, to Turlock, California. That's flatbed. That's only 28 miles. Another little short run. That runs every day. 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th. Okay. You got the Maryville to Sparks. That's 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th. Shoot, it even runs on the 4th. It runs a day. So it's Friday. So it runs a day. 4th, then picks back up on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, then next Friday. 5 days a week. Here's another one. Ontario to Linwood. Picks up every day. All dedicated freight. Here's another one. Dedicated freight. There's another one. Vanellas to Mercedes. Dedicated. Here's another one. Vanellas to Anatom. Dedicated. Here's another one. Vanellas to Concord. Dedicated. Riverside to Lancaster. Dedicated. Vanellas to Vallejo. Dedicated. Riverside to San Diego. Dedicated. Vanellas to Celaya. Dedicated. Orland to Lincoln. Dedicated. Orland to Visalia. Dedicated. And on and on and on and on and on and on and on. So I don't know what people are talking about when they say they can't make money on the load board, when they say they can't find dedicated freight. How do y'all find dedicated freight? Where's the dedicated freight? Where's the dedicated freight? Open your eyes and you'll see it. Okay? Open your eyes and you'll see it. People always ask me, can you make money in this industry? Can you really make money in this industry? And ask me, are you really asking me that dumb question? Are you really gotta ask me that dumb question? If you want to make money, you make money in this industry. Now, if you're a lazy son of a so-and-so, and you don't want to do nothing, you just want somebody to just drop stuff in your lap, no, you ain't gonna make no money. But if you get up in the mornings, you check these load boards out, you call these carriers up, you do them cold calls, you hit them with your pitch. Hey, Mr. Carrier, hey, how you doing? My name is such and so with RBBS Transport, and I see that you are you're a pilot right now in San Bernardino, California, and you need a load. Well, yeah. Let me ask you a question. How much money do you need to move your truck? Well, Calvin, I don't move my truck, for less than, and he may be lying, $8, $9 a mile. Okay, $8, $9 a mile. Okay, I understand. So $37 a mile, that'll work for you. So, come on, really? Would that work for you? With $12 a mile, that work for you? $10 a mile, that work for you, right? So what you're saying is you want to make at least $400,000 a year. Oh yeah. If I can do $400,000 a year, that's good. Now, believe it or not, he just agreed to run his truck for less than $8, $9 a mile. Because we said $400,000 a year, I can make it $400,000 a year and not have to find him loads that's paying $8, $9 a mile. I can just find him multiple loads that's paying what? I can find him multiple short run loads that's paying what? $7 per mile, or even $6 per mile. Find him 3 of them a day, run them out, run them back in, 3 or 4 of them a day, and he's still gonna make over $400,000 a year. See, you have to listen to what people are saying, and what they're saying is not really what they really mean, something else, right? And your job as a dispatcher is you got to be an analyst, and you got to be a therapist, and you got to listen to them. Like the analysts listen to them on the couch. They ain't on the couch. They spilling their guts. They're saying this and this and that. They're how they hate this, how they hate it. But they're really saying is, I hate my mama. I hate my daddy. My daddy didn't treat me right. My daddy, he abandoned me. This and that. So that's why I'm mad at these people and that people and that people. That's what it's all about. Okay. But if you do this job right, you can't help but make money, man. Look at all this dedicated freight get out here this morning. More than enough dedicated freight. All right. So there you have it. All right. Nobody's really telling me to look for any freight this morning. So what time is it? We're gonna be in and out on time. It's 7:18. We got started at 6:30. What 6:30? What time we get started? Like 6:35, something like that. All right. So we got a little time left. But yeah, it's a lot of dedicated freight out there in California. A lot of dedicated freight across the country. Really, if you're looking for those short run loads, this is why I like short run loads. If you look at all these loads that are paying this great money, they're mostly short run loads. And you got a couple of long run loads that are doing great, but I would not take that over any of these short run loads. But I take every last one of these short run loads before I take this load that's paying $5,220 and it's going 1,166 miles. That's a 2-day run at best. A 2-day run. because the truck is only going to be able to get about 600 miles. That's about the most any average driver is going to drive, and that's keeping the door shut and just driving, staying in that cab and driving. So it's going to take 2 days off. What you call it, right? And you're going to make $5,220. I'd rather run these short run loads and make 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, $15,000 a week. Because with this right here, that $1,000 you're gonna eat up about fuel is gonna eat you up on that. Because there's a long run and your truck's only getting 5.56 miles to the gallon. So fuel is going to eat you up. Fuel is going to, let's do a fuel calculation here, kind of give you an idea of how that's done. All right. So you've got 1,100 and what was that? 1,100 and it was roughly 1,100 and let's look at this one. Here's 1,500 miles. 1,581 miles. And it's paying $7,300. All right. So let's look at that. Let's see if that's ideal. Okay. I'm gonna show y'all how fuel comes into play and how it takes out a lot of your money. Okay. As a matter of fact, I'll show you how to do it, but I can also just click on here. This is another reason why I like this particular load board. Let me find that load again. Another reason why I like this particular load board, where's that 1,500 mile run? Right there. Reason why I like this particular load board, because it calculates your fuel cost. Look at that. 966. So that 7,300 ain't looking so 7,300 no more, is it? 960,010 Other costs, $889.20. The other cost is food, wear and tear on your truck, because every run you make costs you money as far as wear and tear on your truck. Because over a certain period of time, you have to replace certain things, and that's just the mechanics of mechanical things. So out of that 7,300, you really only taking grossing 5,444. Okay, that's all you gross. Now, if you're your own driver, you're good. If you got a driver, you're paying a driver, you're gonna gross $4,320. Versus a short run load. Let's go back up into these dedicated short run loads. You see your fuel cost right there? $11.36. The other cost $9.12. You're virtually keeping almost all your money. This is how you evaluate, and this is how you analyze freight. How you analyze and you evaluate freight. Now, and this is why I like this site right here, this load board. I like this load board a lot because it gives you a lot of great features. It gives you the tools you need to analyze freight and to evaluate freight and to analyze the loads. It gives you everything you need to make a good, informed, intelligent decision on whether you're gonna put your carrier on these loads or not. Now, with that being said, that's gonna do it for me today, y'all. I'm half asleep and I want to get back in the bed. Stacey Reinfeldt, she got the money flowing out of her mouth there. Yeah. We talking money this morning, y'all. We talking money this morning, but it's time for me to get my behind back in the bed. I'm this what you call it? This NyQuil got me really. I mean, I feel like I'm floating right now. Cause I think I just was sleeping hard and that the NyQuil kicked in. But anyway, but there you go. Hope y'all enjoy it. Thank you, Miss Ryan Ford. I appreciate. She says, "Hope you get better." I appreciate it. We had someone here in the studio with us. I think Sophie was here with us live on.
I'm still here.
Live on our studio broadcast. Okay, there you go. Thank you for joining us this morning. But I hope y'all are able to see this morning that there's plenty of freight out there. Don't let these people that tell you that there's no money on the load boards. You can't make money on the load boards. You got to get direct shippers. Yes, it's nice to have direct shippers, but there is so much money on the load boards, y'all. It really is. It really is. This business is not hard. It's not. If you just do the work, if you better commit to do the work, you're gonna make money. I had someone send me a text last night, said and I want to congratulate him because he's been with us now for about 2 weeks. He signed on about 2 weeks ago. Let me pull up the messenger, and I show you what I'm talking about. He's been with us for about 2 weeks. Signed on about 2 weeks ago. Signed on and sent me something saying they signed their first. They've signed their first carrier. They signed their first carrier. There it is right there. Kevin and what's it called? Let me go ahead and pull it up on the messenger. They've signed their first carrier. He's right here. He came on and says that what was that? He says, yeah, just landed our first carrier. And that's Mr. Kevin Harrison and his wife Kim. Kevin and Kim Harris. They came on, they joined our platform about 2 weeks ago. 2.5 weeks ago. Spent about a week, in training. What they did was they went through our series of the 6 steps. They didn't wait for us to do the training on them. Because I put that up in our back office where you can just go through them. And he binge watched those 6 steps. He watched each of them 3 times. And binge watched, and his wife got the hang of that. They set up a private consultation with me, and through the private consultation, I was able to help them get fast started because they asked me a lot of key questions. Stuff that they wanted to know without having to wait for me to have the classes each week. So they set up a private consultation. Private consultation just $100 an hour. So they set up the private consultation with me, and got the vital information that they needed and the know-how, and I instructed them on what to do and everything. This is that, and he started out calling. He did just what I told him to do. He called 50 owner operators per day, hit them with the pitch, just what I told him to do it, right? And he said that he signed up his first carrier, and he signed up 2.5 weeks ago. They've been doing this really for about a week, not even a week, because he spent the first week and a half just getting this knowledge, getting a fast start, binge watching the training videos and that type of stuff. So really, he didn't start calling until like this past Monday or Tuesday. So really, he's been calling for like maybe 2 or 3 days, and then they landed their first carrier. Okay, we just just landed our first carrier. I said, congratulations, great work. He says, we are just getting started. We have a great coach in you and in Damien. Damien Stevens, if y'all don't know, is also one of our consultants. He is one of our he's our auto haul consultant. Because when you join our platform, we give everybody who joins our platform the opportunity to become consultants with our firm. Now we have to interview you and make sure you know what you're doing, because we don't want just anybody coming on and saying we're a consultant and you're all out there giving bad advice with our name attached to it. No, I'm not gonna have that. So I have to make sure that you know what you're doing. So if you decide you want to be a consultant with us, first of all, you have to join our platform. You can't not be a consultant and not be a part of our platform. Okay, you can't just come and say, "Well, I just want to be a consultant." Well, you got to join our platform and you can be considered for being a consultant with the RBBS Logistics Learning Center. Okay, so Damon is one of our consultants. He says, I'm at work, but I'm looking for dedicated lanes in and around Indianapolis for a 24-foot box truck without lift gate. I will listen to the load board report after I get off of work, and at 7 a.m. It's at 7:30 a.m. Central Time. Thanks, Calvin. And I'm gonna respond back to him. You are so welcome. You are so welcome. Keep up the great work. All right. And that's what it's all about, people. Okay. I mean, if you do this, all you got to do is just do it. I'm serious. That's all you got to do is do it. Just do it. And if you do it, you'll be successful. I mean, I don't know what other way to say it. If you do it, you'll be successful. If you don't do it, you ain't gonna be successful. That's all there is to it. I try to provide the best training. best advice, the best tools and resources that I can to help you all to make that success a reality. But you just got to do it. All right. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate everybody. Thank you all for joining us. Thank you, Sophia, for joining us here in the morning in the studio. And I'm gonna give a shout out to Simply Erica. Thanks, Erica. Erica says you are such a great coach. Hope you get some rest. Thank you. I appreciate the accolades and thank you all for all your support. Don't forget, share this video, share our YouTube channel, share our content on social media, because as you all know, I've been put in Facebook jail for 7 days. I'm not going to go into it again of why I've been in Facebook jail. If you go back and watch some other stuff, you'll see why. But I've been put in Facebook jail for 7 days, so I can't share on Facebook. So I've been sharing on LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram, and I finally got my TikTok. I'm on TikTok now. I got my TikTok going. So I put a couple of our shorts up on TikTok about the industry and stuff, this and that. So I'm kind of liking that TikTok thing. I really am. So so I'm a TikToker now, y'all. So yeah, we are on TikTok. But share it. They say when something bad happens, people share that 100 times. When something good happens to them, they'll tell maybe 1 or 2 people. Let's reverse that. If you all like the content that we put out, if you all like what we do every morning here, if you all like our platform just in general, or our YouTube channel in general, share it with people. I don't ask you to lie. Tell people what you really think about what we do and how we do it. You watched us do it. You've seen us do it live. You see how my students respond to it. You see some of their success, as we just went over and showed you one of our students and talked about this, know about Darren, know about other people, know about Sophie, know about all the people who are within our platform. You all see this stuff, and we share this stuff because we're very, very transparent, and we come to you all every morning and we just lay it out there. So if you like that and if you think it's beneficial, share that and say so. Okay, that's all. That's all. Just share it and say so. Share it on your Facebook pages, share it on your different Facebook groups that you're in about trucking, whatever. Go to LinkedIn, share it there. Just click the button and share. It's so simple. You click share, it pops up like that right there, and you got all the little things right there. You just click it and you just share it. If you want to comment on it, put a little thing there. You share it, but say, hey, check this guy out. I like him. Check this guy. He's crazy as hell. Check this guy. You don't know what the hell he's talking about. Whatever he is, whatever you got to say, just share. I'm not asking nobody to lie. I'm not asking nobody to embellish, on what we do. Just be honest. Share it and give your honest opinion, and share it and tell people what you think about it. That's all I'm asking. So do that, share it. You do that, and of course we'll keep coming on and keep providing, what we provide. All right, I want to thank you all. I want to give a shout out to Stacey Reinfeldt. I'm going to give a shout out to Simply Erica. Thank you for joining us this morning. Give a shout out to Tracy Mahan. Thank you for joining us. Christina, thank you for joining us this morning. Good morning. Mika Chow, as always, thank you for joining us. Who else we have? And that's about it. I think I hit everybody so far that joined us here on our YouTube broadcast. And thank you again, Sophia, for you joining us this morning as well. As always, we are sponsored by the. You want to join our platform? You can join our platform here, and hold on here. You can join our platform here. Let me post this up here for you all. There we go. If you want to join our platform, you can go over to this link. You can go over to this link and you can get signed up and join our platform. It's very affordable. You can join with any debit or credit card. Very simple, very easy. And you too will get the advantage of all our great tools and resources, training, and support by joining our platform. And there you have it. All right. Thanks everyone. I appreciate all the support. I love each and every last one of you all. Thank you all so much. And I'll see you all back here on tomorrow, which is Saturday, for the Brokers Hour at 10:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then we'll be back on Monday morning, 6 a.m. or between 6 a.m. and 6:30 a.m. for the load board report. Thanks, everybody. I appreciate you all, and you all have a great day. And enjoy your weekend. Have fun, okay? Go out and spend time with family members and stuff and have fun and enjoy your weekend and stuff like that and have a life. Bye, everybody. Y'all have a good one.